to my city with the windows down.
Hey guys, it's your girl Gizelle.
I gotta get myself together. Wanna be ready when the stormy weather comes around. I'm just gonna be my time is now, not later. I know you don't believe in me, but you gon' respect the God in me. Believe in me. I believe. Gotta know I love you.
Hey. Come here, baby. It's nothing bad. I just need to talk to you for a minute. Yeah. I want to tell you something. I just want to let you know how good I feel about you. Okay. Here I go. Our chemistry is so amazing. We're dealing with so much romancing. There is nothing about us winning. Oh, it's good things that we just can't forget. And we don't need to be prudent, 'cause we know what we wanted and we got it. Our fire's so hot you can't extinguish. We'll survive, yeah, we'll flourish. Taking over my body, test drive, take me past the speed, let's ride. And it is so true, all the things I feel for you. That's why I'm willing to do it all, only with you. That's why I go so far. You touch, you touch, you touch, you touch. Got me going crazy, loving you so much. You love, you love, you love, you love. Don't look no further, no problems left to solve. You touch, you touch, you touch, you touch. Got me going crazy, loving you.
How you heard her? Been so busy living your life, you forgot about mine. I never asked to be here. How did we end up here? Then it's so wrong to my heart tombstone. I'm contemplating life. Now you got the mind playing tricks on me.
What is good, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us. Another awesome season 4. Another awesome brand new episode of From Her Point of View Talk Show with your girl, Lizzie the Goddess, and my lovely co-host.
What's up, guys? It's Gizelle back again, and I would love to give a shout out to Lily the Goddess and say happy birthday.
Yay!
And I have my
Whoop,
little
whoop, whoop, whoop,
silly string. Okay, y'all just
Yay! It's been a bomb. I love it. I love it. It's been a good day today, and it's gonna keep being a good day today. Well, good
If
night.
you guys
Good night.
would love to be a guest, we would love to have you all. Please email us at herpointofview@aol.com.
And if you're interested in checking out any of my work, I'm a multi-talented artist. I'll be doing all kinds of things. You can go ahead and Google Lily the Goddess, and I'll come up on all social media platforms. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Flawless Dreams LLC. I would greatly appreciate your support. And yeah, that would help.
And I would love for you guys to follow me as well on social media as well at Gizzy Worldwide. That's GIZZY Worldwide.
Tonight we have a wonderful guest, celebrity, beautiful, gorgeous guest by the name of Yaminah. Yaminah. She's an entrepreneur, investor, mental health advocate, a model, NLP practitioner, recovery coach, and an ageless Mary Kay consultant.
All right.
I'm talking about she's bringing in those hats.
Welcome to the
To share
show.
with you. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey.
It's great to have you on.
Hi, Yaminah. How you doing, Queen?
I'm good. Nice to be here. It's my first time. So, hi, everybody.
Thank you so much for joining us. So where can everybody find you on social media platforms?
It's Yaminah Mercedes on Instagram. I'm also Yaminah Mason on Facebook. And I'm also located here in Houston, Texas.
All right.
Ooh, Texas! I got family out there in Texas. Oh my goodness, my sister went to the Air Force in Texas. Shout out. What is your zodiac sign?
Gemini, but I like to say the Gem in his eye.
Oh, the Gemini. But like, you know what? I give your zodiac sign a shout out in one of my rap verses that I collaborated with another artist. I said, but I have you feeling like you would a Gemini. It's freaky. Yeah, I know. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Our brand ambassadors, M.I.A. Entertainment, Lizzie Smalls over there. Shout out.
Bernadette, they're saying happy birthday, and they're saying welcome, Yaminah.
Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, y'all. I appreciate you. I love you.
Yaminah, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and some of the things that you do?
Okay, it was mentioned the entrepreneurship. I have my own business, the NLP recovery coach. I wrote my own recovery program. I piloted and doing icebreakers for a nonprofit. I've been with one. It's called NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness. They're in every state, so it's nationwide. They advocate and support those with mental health conditions. But anyway, I wrote an icebreaker, and it's worked for so long, it kind of made a language to talk about recovery as a whole, because not everybody likes to talk about it. And the place I volunteered at, they picked me up. So now I work at a crisis unit. Yeah, and then going back to entrepreneurship, my son was diagnosed with autism, and we have a clothing line called Swag. See what autism's got. So you can find
say that again, that clothing line again?
Yeah, it's called Swag. See what autism's got.
Oh.
Yeah, Swag. Okay. So they're all unique in features, and he created himself. So you can find that at swagfoundation.com.
Oh wow, I love that. I'm glad that you're advocating for that. My niece Lily, her birthday's coming up. She's Sagittarius. Her birthday is beginning of December. She's autistic, and I think that a lot of people there's different. The autism spectrum is so very vast, so broad, and some people think that you're gonna show all these signs, and some people don't show signs at all. Some people don't even show signs, but it's and it's important to word. So bless you. God bless you for doing that.
Yeah. Thank you. It is, and a lot of people, when it comes to mental health, I have a upcoming nonprofit. It's called Betterfly. It's better, and then capital FLI. It's better to find someone with a lived experience to inspire someone else. Hence BFly. Plus, I'm an 80s baby. But since you mentioned it doesn't, the branches and levels, people, when it comes to mental health, they just go by the textbook version or what they've heard. That's why it's still stigmatized. And when you get to know the person, then you'll find out that it's different for each person and they're not defined by the label.
Correct. Yep. That's so strong. I love it. I love what you're doing. Relatable. Okay, so Gizelle, you want to hit her with a question?
Yes. So, with your busy schedule and being an entrepreneur and a mom, how has this affected your life in the dating realm or married realm? How has it been? You can either talk about past experiences or current.
Well, busy life has really affected, we'll just say, dating. I don't date so much. I am married. Okay. However, I'm enjoying some Esther time at the moment, building myself up. and having to work. This is my first. I have a mom of 6, so I'm
Oh,
yeah.
that's what's up. Oh, good.
And then
Congratulations. God bless you.
yeah, he did. Thanks for the patience. But also the ages of Mary Kay, because I'm also 40. So dating now isn't, if I decided to date because I'm separated, you have to come with a resume these days.
Yeah. Basically.
You'd have to come with a resume. But as far as now, no, real talk though, I really am more focused on just getting my career together and launching myself. I've always been a servant, so I've always put myself last, taking care of kids first. I've been a mom since 19. This is my second marriage. I married young, and now I'm just hustling, grinding because I want my dreams to come true. So it hasn't really made an impact so much because of my enjoying my Esther time that I get to just put me first, and I like it.
I got you. There's a saying that, like, some people they created a podcast, lots of them, that have to do with making females not look so good from ages 30 and up, as though they've been lied to, that they were told in their youth to spend more time focusing on a career and not focusing on marriage and having and children and all that stuff. And so the women that they were targeting, the women that have focused on their career, that ended up being single from ages 30 and up, and now they're screaming, "Oh, I'm lonely," and all that stuff. Do you really think that many women are doing that, or that's just also that's just a stigma that somebody is trying to put? They're just trying to put it like that's sort of a thing. Is that, what do you think?
I think it's a matter of mindset. It could be a stigma because I'm enjoying now, but I when I grew up, I'm very traditional, so I wanted to be a Bible wife. So like I wanted to be the soccer mom. I'm the youngest of 7, but I grew up by myself. So like my siblings were animals. So I wanted to have that, and then I pushed all my kids. My oldest is 20. I'm about to have my third go to high school, and then I got a set of 13, 8, and 3. But I enjoy every moment. And then sometimes too, we forget, so busy that it's the material things, that we forget that a life is a life, and cherish those moments, because it's a generation that you got to pass on to, and to, you just populate the earth. And even if you just have one, to look forward to just having that one, because it's a blessing, regardless how the child arrived, it's still a blessing.
Right.
Why are you speaking my language tonight? Like, I love everything that you're saying. Yes, I can relate to what you just said. I have one child. I have my 20-year-old, my beautiful daughter.
Okay.
And it was a date rape, but I kept my child. I was 17. So at the time, and so I relate to what you just said about no matter how the life came. And I had a saying that it was probably a weak one, but I said, listen, it don't matter who jump starts your car, it's still your car.
Right.
Hey. I love the fact that you used car, because I care about recovery, hence the word car.
Right.
Yes.
That's my recovery program.
Look at that. We sinking tonight. I'm telling you, this is good. So, do you believe a kiss on the first date?
Oh, I did see something about that question. I had to think about it. I guess I would say yeah, because my current husband kissed me the first night. Like it was a shock. Like, I'm old school, I'm not going to do it, but I prefer the man to do it, because it does say
definitely.
Yes. So would you think that are you like they have like terms for it? Would you consider yourself an omega female, or an alpha female, or you know what I mean? Those other terms.
No, actually, that's new to me. So, alpha female, I do know. Yes, omega, I haven't heard that before.
or beta female? Yeah, they
Okay.
have.
I will say when it comes to a husband, I would more submissive. However, if it's by myself, baby alpha. I rock
That's
by
right.
myself.
Hey, she got a balance, Gizelle. She got a balance. I think, Gizelle, what about you? Are you more of an alpha or omega? What you think? Or a beta? What you think?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't label myself any of those, so I don't know what
We're just having
category I
fun
would
with it. It's
fall
not
into.
serious. Nothing serious. Just fun. Just fun.
Yeah, but because the other ones I have to understand more. I do know more about the alpha, but the other ones I would have to understand more anyway to even be able to know. But I will say by myself, I'm a very submissive woman. I'm very I'm submissive, and like with the right partner leading into marriage and stuff like that, I definitely allow a man to lead as long as he knows where he's leading. But I'm also a very intelligent person, so leading doesn't mean that they're controlling everything. You know, partnership is working together. So I'm a great person to stand beside you and behind you. You know, allow you to lead, but also be beside you as well.
I like that. I like that, ladies. Good answers. Good answers. I like that. Ooh, and I love those glasses, Gizelle. You rocking it.
Well, thank you.
I like them too. Reminds me of some gym.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like I want some candy now. There's like those glass candies.
Right. Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, I want some of that. Yes. So do you what do you look for in like red flags? What would be red flags?
Ooh, mama issues. No, I'm just good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Well, maybe it's because I work in recovery, but like you could really tell some. You know, psychology it's hard to put that aside, but red flags is trust issues. And like for me, I'm gonna give you trust right off the bat. I'm so like easy going, big kid. I'm a trust you, but once you break the trust, baby wall. And my saying is, I'll borrow you some sugar, but you can't come in for tea.
I cannot believe you're saying all these things I can relate to. It's like it's scaring me right now.
So trust is a big one for me. Like because of my history and past with relationships, it's a big one.
Right. Trust, like with trusting someone, I feel like once it's broken, if you're going to like be committed to making the relationship still work, you have to constantly choose to trust them again. It's never just there anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's something that once that's broken, I'm now just choosing to say, well, I'm not going to worry. I'm going to trust in you. So I'm making this choice. And then if you break it again, you already didn't trust you. So, I mean, so it's no coming back from it. But trust is a very important, I would say would be a red flag for me. Like if a person has trust issues, if a person had trust issues to the extent where they are, you know, just a little bit too worried or accusing or, you know, skeptical about you going somewhere, and if I'm going to be around men, and you always going to, you know, acting like that, you know, like, why are you, I mean, can you not trust me that I'm going to, or have you had past experiences that make you this way? But please don't project that on me. So that would be a red flag for me. I would say that's kind of like insecure, like in a sense. Also, another red flag would be not taking care of your kids. Not even a red flag, that's just a deal breaker. It's, you know, people, and I'm not talking about people where they're being kept from their kids, but there's still ways if you put the effort in, because people just let that be. So that's still no excuse. Like if you're not a good parent, a father, that's a question of character to me, if you are a father. Also, another thing I'll say is,
oh, some technical difficulties.
Am I back? Okay, yeah. Sorry. Another thing I'll say is, one more thing. Too many baby mamas. too many baby mamas. Some of these people just be having baby mamas all over the place. I would say that's a definite red flag.
Mm.
Yep, that's some good answers. Good answers.
What about you, Lily?
What are red flags for me? Basically, everything y'all just said, and you know, I don't. Can I just add something that's not really like a red flag, but it is something that's like it's a pet peeve.
Okay.
I don't like bad breath. I don't like bad breath. I have a problem with bad breath and bad teeth. You know, because your teeth, that's your health. You have to take care of yourself. Why am I gonna kiss you if your funky breath is in my face and you got these terrible teeth? Why? Why? Why am I gonna kiss you?
Right,
Dude,
right.
floss, man, floss. Get some gargle that thing. Something, dude. Fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it.
See, look. People be wondering why the pH be off down there. You understand me?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, now. People, I tell you, man. Okay, moving along. The holidays are coming. The holidays are coming. You know, sometimes when the holidays are coming and, you know, you got a boo thing, you know, or you're going through a separation or breakup or, you know, things like that, it kind of casts a little shadow on the holidays. And so, with you and with things currently, are you looking forward to the holidays? Do you have any plans?
Yes.
Or uniting, or just staying as the time and me time?
I'm looking forward. I'm in this Esther time, I'm spending more time with my family, so I'm going to actually travel. I'm going to go spend time with my oldest niece and see my great. And also too, so I'm traveling. So for holidays, last year Christmas we was gone. This year Christmas I'm gonna be gone. So I'm enjoying. I don't have to cook.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so ready for my mini vacay.
Man, me too. I need a
vacation. I say a vacay. I don't even say the whole word. I don't say vacation. I say a vacay. Oh my God.
I could really use a vacation. Actually, I should surely put it.
Girl, I'm right. You know what? Just get on the bus and we all hop on it, and then we go for a little vacay.
Yep. Margarita somewhere.
Oh man, you know what? I love your eyebrows. I keep staring at them, Yaminah.
Oh, for real?
I do.
I just did them this morning quick because I was coming on the show.
Girl, I love those eyebrows. You know, I'm like, it reminds me of, and don't chop me. It reminds me of like Janet Jackson. You know, the look with I like Janet Jackson. I mean, I went to the Janet Jackson concert this year. I was so happy to go. And then it's also a style that I really wanted to do until this woman done messed me up, and she took off she made it to where she killed the follicles. The hair follicles are dead.
Oh no.
The girl, the hair won't grow back. I'm like, thank God I know how to draw. Thank God I know how to draw. People are like, how do you get your eyebrows so on fleek? And I'm like, because I draw. I've been drawing before I even gave a hoot and hollering about makeup. I was drawing first. And then eventually a boyfriend said, I think you need to put some makeup on. I'm like, dude.
I was just about to ask with that. Like, have you guys ever dealt with a man that says, because, you know, makeup is like, I'm just speaking for the girls, and you know, I know the girls do it too or whatever, but for the girls, like, this is our thing, you know. Sometimes we wear it, sometimes we don't. Some people wear it every day. I don't think you should wear it every day. I think you should, you know, make sure you are confident in the skin you're in, wear your fresh face, and put your face on whenever you want to as well. Have you guys ever dealt with men that try to, you know, project their feelings of makeup and saying they don't want women that wear makeup or tell you this is too much with your makeup, even with your clothes?
Yeah, they're hidden insecurities, reflected somehow, shape or form. What you think, Yaminah?
Makeup, I usually am more natural. I wear makeup sometimes. Like I'm just doing mascara and lips today, but like I wear makeup sometimes, and when I do wear it, it's like, who you putting it on for?
I love your skin, girl. I don't know what I mean. I love that skin. You're right. Everybody needs to get the hookup on this lady because she's doing something right. Look at that glow and look at those eyebrows. I'm in love with the eyebrows, though. Yeah, you think? Show it. Go
Mary
ahead.
Kay,
Mary
okay, Ageless
Right.
Beauty.
Look,
I have Mary
I will
Kay
give you my
perfume.
Mary Kay lady. I've been using it for 17 years. For baby, you don't need Victoria when you got Mary Kay. Okay, I wear it from
You're
head
right,
Yeah.
to
though.
toe.
Right, you're right. Because I did buy a bottle of their perfume, Mary Kay. I said, wow, oh, I was, you know what? After commercial break, I'm gonna show you my Mary Kay. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna try to locate it because I have so many perfume bottles. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
gonna buy my perfume bottles when we come back from commercial break. If we even have a commercial break, are we gonna have a commercial break? I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, we will.
But
I will say, but these are things we do for ourselves. Like you mentioned that they saying who you put that on. We do this for ourselves. Like I'm like a natural too, so I don't like wear. I don't put on a face and stuff like that really like all the time or any. I really don't be putting nothing on my face, you know. But sometimes I do. And if I want a full beat, I can do that if I want to. Like, but have you ever dealt with men that say, "Oh, I like my women more natural," with or that, and then here they go. You find out they cheating with women with the 30 with the 40-inch
With the
weave,
40-inch
the
wig,
spider
with the
web lashes, the nails this long.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I watch a dating app like that.
It's like they trying to keep you from. So it's something they're trying to do to you. I don't know what it is. Explain that.
I don't know what you think.
I will be very clear and honest with that one. Due to relationship, I went to a point in my life where I exactly had that happen, but I had almost a slight, we'll just say, had to pull off the road a little bit because I don't. If that's what you like, you don't have to be with me. You don't have to go and do all that kind of stuff. You like what you like. Just tell me. Don't do the mental anguish stuff, which is cool, each their own, but I'm straightforward.
Right.
And that, not like I said, when you got to have a resume, you got to have the before and after picture, what you look like from some with the caterpillars on the face, because you don't know what they look like after. But
right, that's true.
I turned it around.
You gotta darn near include the birth certificate in the resume too.
That's part of the resume. That's one of the
I need to know what you was or what you are.
You know what? I just said that the other day. I'm not trying to be funny, but it's true sometimes in the day and age that we have.
Right. No offense, but shoot, it is what it is, right?
Yes,
okay.
But with the makeup thing, like I thought about that because I've been cheated on where with the half no makeup and that you prefer, and even if I do, I'm somewhat modest. My dad told me you leave it to the imagination. So despite my figure and everything, I always did, and even bust down looking. I don't even wear deodorant. Like I haven't even. If I'm coming from the gym and I forgot deodorant, I get picked up all the time, and I looked at my work. But I did a photo shoot, and to really pick myself back up, because you know what, it's about you and how you feel about yourself. Regardless, if that's what you like, be over there, because you're not the only one in the world that's gonna like something that's natural.
Exactly.
And yeah, the beauty. So to each their own.
Yep. Facts. Spit 'em. How do y'all ladies feel about when guys say that a woman is basically rendered useless after a certain point in her life?
Yaminah, you go first.
Yeah, smiling is learned. I learned it as a coping skill. So I'm like, useless how?
Take my glasses off for this one. Yeah.
No, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what they said. It's these again. I'm back to that dang podcast. Got so much hate for them. I got so much bitterness for them. I'm not even saying the name, but I said it knows who I'm talking about. And these are guys that are like, like 28 years old, you know, maybe in their mid to late 20s or so, and they're commenting on this show, explaining that, you know, men have the right to refuse a woman that is past his age, that, you know, and that it's okay for men to date. It's natural for a guy to date a female many years younger than him, like let's say 7 years to 8 years younger, but it's not natural for a woman to date a guy 7 or 8 years younger than herself, because she won't be able to provide children for him anymore after a certain point. But a younger woman can provide children for him. So he says that, you know, so my question is, what would you say to a little crap like that? Please help me so I don't break. I don't want to snap someone's neck. So you got to help me stay calm, cool, collected. Come on now.
First off, I'm 40 and my husband just made 35. So,
Okay.
so age-wise, I have 6 children.
Go, baby. I love you. You are just like.
I'm just wondering, useless how, and it don't look like I got 6 kids. So, on top of that, my last one came at 37. She's 3.
Nice and healthy.
You know, her name's Miracle, but at what age?
Yeah.
Like the children, I'm just wondering, and it also God's timing. So I'm just I didn't know that we just dropped off, like we just can't do nothing no more. Like that's news to me. Like So
I agree.
How are they youthful if we're useless? How are they useful at 28? Because we still got a whole life to live and learn. Baby, get some wisdom, because I teach if you say.
That's right. I love that you said that. It's called. I'm not even gonna say what the name of it. I'll tell you when this show is done. I'll tell you what the name of that podcast is called. And it really makes us women. It makes a lot of females look like they're not intelligent or something like that. They put women that they can't articulate what they're trying to say. They don't seem to know what their point is. And I'm like, are you serious? We do not all speak this way. Why are you bringing the most airheaded of the airhead on your show to try to represent females?
Right.
See, I mean, that's why that wisdom grows, you know, more, because we're still 28. So we're learning. You know, we learning.
Be with who you know you're compatible with, or I mean, you want someone young, you kind of have children or whatever, or you want someone that doesn't have children or whatever it is, just do that, but don't try to project your opinion onto people to kind of isolate women that are older, or, you know, as if they're useless now or something like that, because that's definitely not the case. Because with age comes wisdom. And and getting older is a blessing, and we all want to get older because we don't want to stop living.
Yeah, he just kept going. Women at a certain point are hard to please. You know, their standards are too high, and they need to drop.
So that means they're not easily to be manipulated. Maybe.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. When you come to the show, it's right here.
Age.
Wisdom, people, wisdom all up in this show. Get it right.
Just ask for it. That's all you gotta do. Just ask, baby. Just ask.
I saw something that was really weird. I saw this like some years ago. It was a post on Facebook, and this was so weird. And it was a man. He shared like some. It was just like it was showing them from the behind though, but it was like girls that were graduating from high school, and so he was like, he said something along the lines like, it's a new batch coming out here now, y'all. Something like that. It's a new batch of women. It was something like that. And I was like so disgusted. Yeah, like it's just a batch of women that they're waiting to pounce on and manipulate and mold how they want to. And it was like a lot of men was like laughing and condoning, and it was just like weird to me. I was like, wow.
Yaminah,
so
what do you think?
Batches of women that's what y'all think, and y'all waiting on. Wow. So not all men, but when I saw that, I was disgusted by that. So.
But New Batch was a factory, like, like
right, right.
You know, have y'all seen Cherry 2000? I know it's an old movie, but that's what it reminded me of. Like a New Batch, but we robotic now. Like the
Right.
thoughts on it, it's different. Like I said, I'm a little traditional, and you weren't taught, and if the women weren't taught, then that's the one that we stigmatize, and it's up to women to teach other women that, hey, you know, those life lessons, learn from it, so you're not fit in that category.
It's like women are against each other. A lot of women are not, like, we're not united as women. We're against each other, like, especially with the music, and a lot of things is just about, there's a lot of teasing or taunting or flaunting, and as far as like sharing men or taking a man, and it's like that's the culture. And so women are not united. Like women are like, a lot of women are more becoming against each other. It's like a big competition. And so I do think that women should be more for women, and, you know, treat others, and not just women, just men too. You want to treat others the way you want to be treated, because it's crazy how men, they'll teach their daughter, if they're in their lives, like, don't tolerate this, but you're the same people out here treating someone else's grown daughter in a disrespectful way or nasty way, but you want to give your daughter the game. But these women, these other women that you are mistreating, they're someone's daughter too. So you have to practice what you preach, not just to your daughters, but in your own lives as well. You know, so
I think we forget that we teach without teaching. Because nonverbal communication, like the nonverbals too, and just things that we do just because we don't say anything, we're still watching. Monkey see, monkey do.
Lead by example.
Correct.
With the things that you're doing, with like how your mannerisms, the music you're playing, the way if you're arguing in front of, even if a child was deaf or whatever, they're hearing that, you know, so they're learning from that. And I saw it was an Yaminah Fix Your Life episode. I just saw a clip of it, but the guy was saying, I guess the mother calls the police and puts restrainer orders on her son because he gets aggressive or whatever was going on. But when she was talking to him, he said that it came out, he said he learned arguing and anger and getting aggressive and cursing from his mother and his father. He said he's seen his mother throw a knife at his father one time. And it went past his face. He said he was 9 years old. And so and the mother got like this, like she didn't seem to like that he was saying this, but Yaminah was letting her know, like, do you imagine he was 9, how scared he has to be? And he couldn't put a restraining order on you as a child, but you call and you do this because he's behaving in the way that you and his father taught him to behave. So along that lines, parents, going back to that, like, there are root causes to why people are the way they are, how they behave in relationships with others. Like you said, a flag, like mommy issues and things like that. Some people have those issues and then they treat women a certain way because maybe they didn't get something from their mother, or what they did get, and they're out here treating women a certain way. So the things we do or the lack thereof is shaping humans, and then they're going out into the world and getting relationships with us or our children or other people, and we got to deal with these people. And we're out here trying to heal folks, and it's just too much. It's a lot going on.
I said it brings up a nice point. He says that's what's so great about From Her Point of View talk show. We support other women. Women support other women. That's right. Yaminah, I do so much, and does it ever get overwhelming or stressful?
As of right now, being a mom, it has. This is my first, I don't want to say real job, but it's my first job where I have benefits and required to work the 40 hours a week. where I was working like 4 jobs before, and I even had a night job to make what's due. But the thing right now that's overwhelming for me is my younger group. They need a little bit more attention. And my daughter, my 8-year-old, stopped practice on Saturdays just to have my time. So those relationships, if we're talking about relationships, they're not just always romantic. I had to really reevaluate what I'm doing, because I'm missing out on my kids and those issues too. Like, kids really pay attention. It's not an excuse for behavior. And when I tell my clients too, parents will kind of shape you, but life will mold you. Sorry.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What's I hear a beautiful angel. You want a cookie?
Life does. Parents shape you, like she said, and life does mold you. So I do definitely agree with what Yaminah said.
I agree with what she said.
But there's just more time. I'm kind of figuring out, like, I'm launching something that's coming out in 2025 that will help me get my time back, and so I can spend more time with my kids, because if we don't teach them, if we don't start at a younger age, how are they going to know?
Right.
And otherwise, if we don't teach them, the world will teach them. And we've seen the world. We've seen it.
The world is all over the place. You've seen it. It's all over the place. It's like that Puerto Rican soup that we make. Sancocho.
So we're going to go to a commercial break. But you guys, don't go anywhere. We will be right back shortly.
That's right, and it is so true. All the things I feel for you, that's why I'm willing to do it all only with you. That's why I go so far. You touch, you touch, you touch, you touch, got me going crazy, loving you so much. You love, you love, you love, you love.
We jamming, yay!
Again, happy birthday to Lily, the goddess, who has been the host from her co-host from her point of view for all 4 seasons. In the first season, she was with Marie, and then second with one of our brand ambassadors who still works with us now, the legendary Acosta. And then the 3rd and 4th season that we are in now, I joined onto the team. So, Lily, the goddess, happy birthday again.
Thank you, Gizelle. Thank you, Yaminah. Thank you, everybody in the comment section. Thank you, Aesthetic. Y'all are awesome. This is the best pick speed for my birthday. And I'm saying it because this is fun. This is fun. This is what we do. Right. Oh, speaking of what we do, everything that you know how to do and that you have listed in this beautiful list of entrepreneurship, is you enjoy it, so it doesn't feel so much like work. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying you don't get tired, but it doesn't feel as much like work.
Right.
Correct. I do like what I do, and I have a passion for it. I'm still helping people all day and reminding them that they're valuable, because I work in, I'll just do recovery, and there's a lot of recovery is perception. It's not just always mental health and just the reasons of recovery, what automatically stigmatizes.
Right.
So I teach it a little bit different. Recovery is an ongoing, everyday process. The fact that, look, have you met people?
Yeah.
So if you dealt with people, when you go home, you got to recover being around people.
Right.
It's a mindset. Like, if you've had a long day of work, recover that way. Or if you're a single parent, you got to recover somehow that way. Same thing with grief. Recovery is ongoing, everyday process, like I said. And with that, I really enjoy what I do. And then, like I said, with the program that I wrote, that's coming out, it allows people to have that language and escape to talk without speaking, because it's really creative about that life, the highway. You mentioned before, it's the road to recovery, because I care about it and it's the word time. So it's a fun drive, but I haven't really got tired now. When I do say It can be depleting sometimes because you're always speaking in and filling everybody else's cup. And when you talk about self-care, it's one of the things that I really highlight. So I do take time, when I say my extra time, I enjoy it because that's recovery too. Self-care is very important.
Right.
Taking that time out for you. It took me a long time to actually figure that out. When you put yourself on the back burner, you get that frustration that comes out. It's misplaced.
Right.
So, but yeah, I really enjoy what I do. And just to remind somebody how important that they are when life likes them and still be lifing, like I love it. And you meet the best people that come in our site. It's a 14-day stay, and so it's a revolving door. And I always tell them that I see them at their best.
Right.
Like I don't know what bottom is because I'm here too, and I've been in recovery myself. So I see the best people.
I like that, Yaminah. Gizelle.
I wanted to say, well, just briefly, we don't need we're not having another commercial, right? I said it. There's not another commercial, right?
I don't think so.
We're still hearing music.
We're hearing music, but
okay. So I did want to say, speaking to like the field that you are involved in, have you ever dealt with someone that had some mental health struggles, in a relationship?
Yeah. I can speak freely on that myself. The program I wrote was in one of my darkest places it's actually called out of post-traumatic growth. So being in a relationship and then going through a time where I almost thought about not being around anymore. So in that lack of self-worth, and that was 2020, matter of fact.
Wow.
So that I could say that speak really for myself, very open about it, because I can share it with my class. And just for anybody that knows, September is Suicide Awareness Month. Colors heal. But also,
y'all are speaking a little too close to home, man.
But yeah, I a lot of time, and people get attachments because of that socialness. We're human. Right. So if they feel that somebody's relatable, because they've been where they've been, those connections. Matter of fact, some clients are just there and they'd ask me about being in a relationship there, because we see form attachments all the time. That vulnerability is that are there, and then you see, like I said, that relationship because somebody's been where you've been. And I like to explain it like recovery is not selfish. And sometimes it can be easy to form attachments. But however, when we leave,
bonding.
Bonding,
yeah.
Yeah, bonding better. It could be a better choice of words, but when it does happen, it could be from out of the vulnerability that's there. And then they just don't know how to cope doing by themselves. So those aren't, it's not as healthy as it should be. And to remind them that, okay, so now this is okay, we're feeling okay right now, but what about make sure that you're able to process everything that goes along with having that relationship, because now it's no longer one, we're picking up two. We gotta learn how to, make sure that we're healthy enough to do that without having being upset if something doesn't go right, or if somebody said the wrong thing and it produces that trigger. So a lot of like I said, that self-care and that work with yourself first. I let them know that, but it happens all the time, relationship wise, but it's also too, we have to find that root that was mentioned before, to get to that underlying issue, so they don't carry it on to have more healthier connections in the future.
How long do you think a person should wait after, a breakup, maybe a mental health breakdown because of, things within a relationship, or, personal things, with the healing process? Should there be like a time of, waiting, healing before jumping into a relationship or back onto the dating scene?
it's different for each person, so I can't really speak because some people just on to the next. Okay,
Yeah,
real fast, but you don't really know if that's really how they just process. Do they just choke do they compartmentalize all those feelings and just forget about it, or one day they just all of a sudden something triggers them, and then everything that they hidden comes out in the next person, and you're like, wow, I really thought that I did. So it depends on each person,
right.
because those things we don't know how they reacted before or how they were in a relationship. But however, I would suggest, because I'm nobody's mom, that we do take some time to just
Kind of
process
clean
ourselves.
up, like clean up a little.
Take time for yourself first,
Right.
and then see, like, make a list or like the pros and cons when you didn't like before you just jump into something new. But have that self inventory. That's really important.
Because you have to examine yourself too. It's not always only or all your partner's fault or someone else's fault. It doesn't have to be even tied to a relationship that you're waiting on to heal from to jump into the next one. Could be having other things going on in your life, but it has to be some self-examination too, because some of us, like you said, are compartmentalizing things, and something can be triggered later on, and then now went crazy on someone that didn't do anything to you, projecting all these things because you just on to the next. You're moving so fast, you're not even healed.
Not all the way.
Yeah,
that's facts.
Individualized.
Right.
I said it. Go ahead, Gizelle. Read it.
He said, so you met a guy, you fall in love, and he treats you like a queen, but you find out later he went to prison for trying to unalive his ex-wife. Do you leave him or see if he changed?
I love the way she read that. Giselle, you're so cute. I can't stand you. That was so cute.
My laugh was my answer, right?
That's so cute. I can't stand it. Go ahead, answer the question. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Yaminah. You take it away, Queen.
Okay, hold on. I'm thinking. I see. Fall in love. She's like queen. Okay. Went to prison.
You find out he went to prison for trying to unalive his ex-wife. Do you leave him or see if he changed?
Well, he kind of left me because he went to prison. But I might visit just to be like, so you weren't gonna tell me, like I would probably ask, like, we couldn't have talked about this and now you're here, but I'd be like, look, there's nothing else we can do. I appreciate everything, but
yeah, I'll come visit. You know why? Yaminah,
I'll find out.
I'm gonna come visit because in the Bible it says go visit people in jail. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go visit this guy in jail. Hey, by the way, what the heck, man?
Well, I
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. No, you trying to unalive your ex-wife? Like, I don't know about that one. I can't. I already really don't trust. You gotta watch people, man. So I don't know, man.
I mean,
I would see, but that's like me because everything is a root issue. Like I said, I don't know. He didn't do it to me.
Look, I just thought of the root issue. The root issue of him trying to unalive his ex-wife is because she found out that he.
Look,
the root issue is because she found out that he was trying to unalive the one before.
But I have to, I gotta see, like, well, I can't really judge because I have done some mitigation. So my card would say guilty until proven human. So I would want to know, like, okay, so what happened?
Right.
I want to know what happened because we don't know what if, can't always be the guy. What if she tried to do something to him?
Yeah, we need a little bit more context.
I don't know, man. If I have this conversation, it got to be on the phone. I can't be in your presence.
Well, I was raised a little different. My dad was I was undercover a little bit when I was younger, so my dad worked in the service. So my views are a little bit different, and for being a woman too. So yeah.
Let me get the scoop. I would want to know. I gotta flip a corner. I'll be like, heads I go, tails.
Do I write a letter? Like,
Mm-mm.
Oh, do y'all still believe in letters for dates, like romantic? I'm not talking about text message. I'm talking about like a regular writing of somebody a letter and it's romance.
I wouldn't
I
mind a
mean,
note.
what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
I'm the
I
same
like,
way. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for romance. Okay, so what?
yeah.
So do you think that romance is dead or is it alive?
It's as you make it. Like, I like to say stuff to like build you up. Like, I like them. I like how you put them pants.
I get it. I
Like,
get it.
like give them little compliments and say, hey, ooh, you know,
Right.
you gonna take me to the gun show? Like, can I get some tickets?
Oh man, give me kids. Oh, now
So
we
like,
Right.
talking.
I like little stuff like that. I like to say little things like that because if you it, I'm finna make sure that you it.
Right.
Oh, it's like, oh baby, please be it.
Romance is definitely not dead, but if you leave it to these podcasts, then you'll think that because
Yes.
they are influencing a generation
To make you not
to
believe in
move that
love,
way.
romance,
Yeah.
like it's all in your mind. It's just little fireballs that go on, like
I
Right.
don't know. See, I don't know where you been, and I do know that Bible verse when you're married. He did say the bed's undefiled.
Mm.
Hey, I love her.
What do you speak? Okay, because I attended this live podcast before, and there was a couple that came on, and they were married, but they are in an open relationship. And the
Oh,
wife is the one that even suggested this, and I was feeling like, wow, it was intriguing to hear what they were saying, but it seemed like she was more alpha. You brought up like that. It seemed like because she was driving the boat with this thing. She initiated this suggestion. I really can't remember what the reasons were, but they were high fiving. She was high fiving her like, we're still a team. We're still raising our sons together. We talk about everything we do. And then he explained that he has a woman out of the state, but that woman wants to be more with him. But he explains, my wife is always going to be there. And then she has someone and multiple partners, actually. What do you think about open marriages?
no.
Messy. That's what I think. Messy.
I don't think that I think and then one of the hosts that was hosting the show, he was arguing their beliefs and as far as like when you made your vow, you made it to God and and so okay, yeah, you made your vow under God, and this was a commitment between you all. Are you all honoring? Because she spoke in that way. But then she said, well, she said the bed is not defiled. She used that as part of her argument for what they were doing. But he was saying, no, you're trying to bend things. So it was getting heated up in there. But back to the opinion of my opinion. I don't agree with open marriages. I guess it's working for some, but I don't see that working out in the long run. Because like the man already said, the other lady, she want to be more.
Mm-hmm.
She want to be more.
And
Like eventually he might start leaning towards that.
I am selfish when it comes to that area, and baby, if you got to be open, then you ain't doing something right because that's just me.
Right.
You should be enough. You should be enough. Like whatever happens, that means that he doesn't worship you. He doesn't value you the way you need to be valued. Now you got people saying, "Oh well, you're allowed to have multiples," but now you're teaching people that to be a glutton,
right?
A glutton for the human body, a glutton for another relationship. That's another form of being a glutton.
You break what that is. It just broke the foundation of what marriage is.
Yeah.
Right.
And I believe with it's a covenant between me. I'm still married, whether my husband is here or not. I took the vow to God, so I'm still his wife at the end of the day. So I still have to do what's right, even though it's hard. I still do what's right at the end of the day because I took that vow.
Right.
So nope. And I've known of relationships personally that had an extra person in them, and where the wife didn't do so much, but she's the one that's for it, by the way.
Right.
But the other female that was in the marriage, I liked her. You know, she was great, but I did notice, and she's no longer there because she was taking more of the duty as the wife, and of course, the
Yeah.
husband at the time. That's all he really wanted, just to have the wife to cook and to
Yeah.
maintain it to be him, and the other girl just not. The wife is actually not being the wife, and so you get that jealousy thing. But you're the one that created it. Like that is your job. You were supposed to be doing it, but you didn't do it. So how are you going to get?
Sometimes women do that to kind of like appease the man, or you know, to try to be like, oh, I want to be so open. I want to make sure he's so comfortable with me. But what they're doing is really
correct.
It's not going. It's more than likely not going to work out. But it's also against what they really wanted to. Right. You know, that's not a form of submissive. That's not being submissive. You know?
No, that's the whole thing. No, that's not. I would say I do. You're right on that. But some women know, they just do it because they want to have that part too, and that's the spirit of Jezebel. When the woman take over,
right?
That's just the woman. You not allowing the man to lead.
Right. And I got a question. Do you think there's some people probably watch? And I like this movie too. I just got them watching it. But do you think that they watched The King and I too many times?
I didn't even get to see that yet.
No, I haven't seen all of it. I'm finna grab my charger.
Make sure you see the musical, Gizelle. You gotta see the classic. Don't see the new stuff. You gotta do it right. See the classic with the singing where he's like, I said that, I said that, I said that. That is the only one you need in your life. And I love that man. I had such a crush on that man. Oh.
Okay,
I love his mean face.
Right.
Okay. Oh, faces. Cute. What's cute to you in the face? A mean face, grumpy face, or baby face?
I like a scruffy face.
Oh, okay.
Somebody like a little scruffy.
Not like yet. Like, not. Like, I look at my husband sometimes when he's not shaved. Like, I like him rugged, and he almost looks like a Rasta. So, like, I like a little Marley look.
But look, I say this sounds funny. I don't want no symmetrical man. You all perfect, skin all perfect, like symmetrical. Like you gotta be a little rough around. You gotta have a little, scruff or something. You understand?
Prettier than me. If the dude is prettier than you, you're like.
Well, I mean, not like that, but I'm just saying. I mean, have a little edge. I'll just say that. Have a little edge. I'll say that.
We talking about yum.
You said what?
Two multiple partners.
What did he say?
I'm seeking one wife. With that being said, I heard a woman say men supposed to have multiple partners because proof we can make 99 babies in 9 months versus a woman can only have one, or if they have twins plus.
Yeah,
I don't think that you're supposed to have multiple partners. You can, like when you're dating, because multiple partners, like being sexually intimate with people, is a different thing from like dating. So if you're single or whatever, you dating, it's okay to date multiple people because and if your goal is marriage, you're trying to rule out and narrow it down. That's okay. But partners, being intimate with a bunch of people is not. And I will say, I don't agree. That brings me to a point that I was going to make. I don't think that, they're trying to throw this message out here now too. You can't be cheated on if you ain't married. That's not true, because cheating, the definition of what cheating is, does not only apply to marriage. Cheating is you guys agree, because you can emotionally cheat. It's not only just like physical, sexual cheating. You can be emotionally cheating too. There's other ways, but cheating is you guys made an agreement to be in a committed relationship and whatever goal you guys are working towards, if it's marriage or whatever. And we are monogamous. This is what we agreed on. And then if that person that's on this journey with me, moving forward with me as he pretended or claimed to be, steps outside of that and is entertaining other women, being intimate with other women, then that is cheating. So it doesn't only apply to just marriage. And I hate that they're trying to throw that out. You can't be cheating on it. Also, I'm supposed to marry somebody that been sleeping with a bunch of other women lying to me. And I'm supposed to trust that when we get married, he's not going to do that. Or do you marry someone that you've been on a journey with, you guys agreed upon something and those commitments were being honored, and then we move forward into the next thing? Exactly. So stop trying to say that single people or people in relationships can't be cheated on, because that is just a false thing to put out there.
Okay, yeah, misinterpretation.
And multiple partners, men are not the only ones that can have multiple people. You understand? Or and like I said, both women and men should date multiple people to narrow down.
To narrow down. And how is that any different than Yaminah and Gizelle? Tell me how different is if a person says, if that what you just got on messaging, I said it with the whole a man can have more than one wife. How is that any different than when than those women? I don't know if you saw it on Netflix. All of them went to the sperm bank and they got the same sperm donor, and sometimes they met up with the guy and he multiplied with all these females. How is that any different? You're not even supposed to do that, because now a brother and a sister might get in contact with each other, then they end up getting mad. You see, like that's why we can't do that. That's why the man can't do it either. There's a reason why one man, one woman. There's so many reasons why one man, one woman. It's not one reason. It's a lot of reasons, and a lot of darn good reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Just people are lazy upstairs. They're lacking the discipline.
Right.
It's been misconstrued just to fit the world. So it has, oh, you can do this. Since when? Oh, because I like it. So now let's just make it a rule and make it okay. That's the fluidity or whatever it's that it thinks it's acceptable.
Right.
It doesn't. That just cause more drama. It's just it's a mess. And on top of that, it's the flip side that catch-22. They say, now let it be a woman to go and do that.
Right.
What's the man gonna say?
They can't take
What's
that.
the man gonna say?
They can't take it. They are having podcasts about it.
You cannot take what you don't put up the plate if you don't want the dish.
Exactly. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Do unto
I'm
others
serving
as
it.
you
That's
want.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it all comes down to. Dang,
when you put the script,
right.
You know, I think that just a lot of people in the new generation were always looking. They were always looking for a way to not take responsibility for something. You know, which only stops growth, which also stops maturity. And if we have noticed that there is a huge lack of maturity in the newer generations, that's why. Because there were too many people telling them how they can get away with stuff instead of training them and to take responsibility for their actions.
Right.
You know, you reap what you sow.
That's it. Everybody get a trophy mentality.
You know, and then there's too much of the Peter Pan syndrome. Just too much in different ways too. Different ways we talking. You know, whether that's the type of job that they get, the type of people they hang around, the type of clothes they wear, the type of emotions and mentality they have, and also the kind of hookups that they get. And then they wonder why they're still not happy. Because you never trained your mind to be disciplined.
There's a lot of bitter people out here because you're sleeping with so many different women, and you get all the spirits. You get the spirits of all them women on you and them ties on you. And then now you walking around bitter and you acting you kind of have those traits on you. You know, those female traits of her and her and her, or if it was a woman, you have these traits on you. Now we're noticing a different personality, but it's just a mixture of all the souls that you're just letting enter in through you, you know, and defile you, you know, whatever. But definitely, you go ahead.
I would say, speaking on that, what you just mentioned too, is that we're the carriers. So whatever whoever they sleep with, and if we just fine, they like hanging out with us, but all of a sudden they just doing the most with somebody else, they pick up that spirit and bring it back to you, and you start acting a fool. And then
Right.
and you realize that you had a character and something's off with you because you're, as a woman, we have that intuition. Like, I don't really, wait, what's going on? But it's
Right.
because they just picked up the 35, whatever they slept with is now back on you, because that's called the soul tie. Like that's
Yeah.
why when you are with somebody, it's a covenant.
Right.
People forgot about that, but you actually can pick up somebody else's spirit from that and start acting like that, or they take on the thing you're like, and a man will wonder, why I can't stand this girl. Why am I still with her? Well, are you still sleeping with one or two? Because you're carrying on that personality to somebody else, and then once you start acting, not her best, and then you mess with somebody, and then you start to realize that, oh, wait a minute, because that's a real thing. Them soul ties are a real thing.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. I said it. What you said about the foot? What are you talking about? Foot fetishes now? What is this? Our foot rubs still appreciated. Yes, of course. I love feet.
Just don't go between my toes.
I like feet. I like good feet. Listen, I have to like feet. Let me tell you why. Because since I was little and I read the Bible and I saw when Jesus was washing people's feet, to me, I felt like that was such a beautiful gesture. Leave me alone. Don't judge me. And then I also got into the whole, like, I like to massage. So I'm really good at massaging, at least I think so. I go on by a lot of what other folks have told me. But I have my own salon business. So I massage feet. I gotta like feet or be okay with feet if I'm gonna mess with feet. And not just baby feet.
Right.
But I appreciate the feet because the feet are so taken for granted. We're on our feet all day. They need love. And then some people got some jacked up feet because their feet are not getting enough love. But they're on their feet all day. I feel so bad.
Send them to the masseuse.
I like my feet rubbed. Just don't go in between my toes.
But the job entails to go in between the toes and get the cuticles of the nails and stuff like that. I mean, look at my nails. I just did them. Aren't they nice? I made sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Pretty nails.
This is bubble bath. This is called bubble bath. This color.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes, it looks like I'm giving somebody the finger. I'm not. That was my pointing finger, everybody. That's a pointing finger. Here, let me go down. Wait.
I don't like that playing around with the feet and stuff. I don't like all that.
Listen, but if it's sexy and he's got some really nice feet and it's a sexy thing and you're the woman.
Massaging from head to toe, yeah, that's good.
I like to kiss feet. If I could, if he's got clean feet, especially if I clean them, I'm gonna kiss them toes. I'm gonna lick them. I'm gonna suck them.
See,
I'm gonna worship every inch of his body.
So, okay, question. Then I got a question for y'all. What is your favorite feature?
It's getting hot up in here.
The neck.
All right, like what would be a feature that you like for assets when it comes to men?
A good neck for me to bite.
A good neck, my goodness.
To bite. Listen, I like to bite a good neck.
Let me see. I got to think. Good feature.
What's a feature for you?
Let's see.
I am a vampire. But I'm also like a tiger. I'm a tiger. You're the tiger. See the tiger in the back. See the tiger in the back.
I like a good. I don't know.
Come on, Gizelle.
I do like a good. I mean, it's a nice, strong man. I'll say you ain't got to be like bodybuilder or nothing like that, but and strength is not only in physicality. It's just I'm just saying strong man.
To pick you up.
To pick you.
Yeah, you got to be able to lift me. You got to be able to lift me.
Yes, lift, baby, lift, and I'll help you. I'll take initiative. I'll wrap my legs around you. Make sure you ain't putting all the effort into it. I got you.
What about you, Yaminah?
I could agree on that as well, but I like Greek gods, like you gotta have the thick thighs and the nice backside. And, I do like a man with nice feet.
You see, and then the backside, the man's back has to have those contours that make you.
That's what the backside.
Scratch it. Scratch it.
Them backs do be nice when they be like this and then it come in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Oh, can I see my favorite part that drives me crazy on the beach? Okay, when they wear it nice and low and it has that cut, the V cut.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I can't no more. Jesus.
Oh my God. Well, it's about that time, ladies. To yeah.
Y'all so silly.
Woo! It get hot up in here.
Happy birthday, Lily the Goddess. Again, happy birthday.
Thank you. We just made it extra special with our talk. I loved it. Look, and I'm wearing one of these kind of shirts, so it got hot. Look.
And I know you got some things to do tonight, right, Lily?
Yeah, right.
Some hot things.
I'm gonna write my novels. I'm working on some romance novels. I'm on a roll.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm a writer. I'm a reader. I do too much crap. I'll just make it vomit. So.
Oh, I'm a writer too, so we all in that.
You already know we're entrepreneurs.
They got coming out in 2025.
You said what?
I said that's what I have coming out in 2025. I have a series that I just started briefly from part of the book that I have. It's called Hey Wifey.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna be looking forward to that. And before we get out of here, please tell everybody else who you are and where we can follow you.
Let's see, Yaminah Mason. It's Yaminah Mercedes on Instagram. I'm here in Houston. I am mental health advocate. I have a nonprofit that's up and coming called Butterfly. Also to recovery coach, because I have written a recovery program that will be launching out in 2025. And Mary Kay, been using it forever. I know a lady if you want it, because she's kept me like this, and I'm 40. So just let me know. Hit me up, y'all. Yaminah Mercedes. And I enjoyed y'all.
And we've enjoyed you
loved having you here, Yaminah.
I really did.
And you guys, I would love for you to follow me at everywhere. I'm a singer-songwriter and writer and much more. Please follow me at Gizzy Worldwide. That's Gizzy Worldwide. And the birthday girl.
And the birthday girl.
So adorable. I love her. Her voice all cracked and everything. She's so cute. Yes, it's your girl, Lizzie the Goddess. You can find me on all social media platforms. If you go ahead and Google Lizzie the Goddess, I'll be on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and Facebook. On Facebook is mostly the place that I like to be. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Flawless Dreams LLC. And yes, I'm a writer, I'm a singer, I'm an actress, I'm a director. And yeah, wear way too many hats, okay? Hence the hat. Too many hats, okay? You name it, baby. You name it, I got it for you.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you for coming on. And this was episode 4 of season 4, From Her Point of View, presented by I Said It Management. Shout out to our brand ambassadors, Lizzie Smith and Mimi Acosta. And thank you to everyone who was here and who joined us. And good night.
Good night, y'all. Love you. Lily loves you. Oh, we gotta do that dance. Don't forget now. Yaminah, this is what we do. We do a dance. Yeah, just gotta dance. We do whatever. Thank you, I Said It, for turning that up.
Said mine. That's great.
Spill it. Ow! Oh! Who says we can't get down? What?